guys, welcome to another episode of Dexter's Diary number 7. So I was on vacation last week, and so I didn't post. I had a family function to go to. My little sister got married. Hi, boo. It was fun. It was crazy, but it was fun, and we got through it. And she looked amazing, and we had some really good times. But now I'm back, and it's back down to business. Getting back into work and everything else was a bit of a drag, but I made it through. But the year is ending. We have literally about like a couple of weeks before it's over. Yeah, a couple weeks before it's over. I don't know about you guys, but the last like couple weeks, last month of the year is like really like a little nerve-wracking for me. You know, you kind of go over everything that you did over the year, mistakes or successes or lessons learned, and I don't know. I'm just in that space of like, I don't have it anymore to give. Like, I'm getting older. I don't want to keep explaining myself. I don't want to keep talking about the same things over and over. I don't want to continue to. I've learned my lesson. I'm not taking no shorts. Like, and I didn't wait till like December to make this or to get this like epiphany. I feel like it's been a common thread for me throughout the year, but it's just come to like a pimple building. Like, you know, it's sitting there and it's like, oh, I see you. And then it comes to a head and you're like, yes, I can see the little white. I'm still debating on if I'm going to pop it or not, but I know it's ready to go. I know it's ready to come off my fucking face. And that's how I'm feeling. Like, I feel like around the 6-month mark, I was just like, what am I doing with my life? Like, what's going on? Like, it's time to make some changes. And so many things has happened this year that have pushed me in directions I didn't think I'd be going, and I didn't think I had the courage to explore. And I do. I did. And I'm both like sad about some things, you know, like certain friendships. I thought you think they can take a hit and then you kind of like keep on going, and it doesn't, you know. I decided that I would forgive certain people in my lives for the things that they've done, and forgive myself for the things that I allowed them to do, for the leeway that I extended, because I cared about them and because I loved them. But I also, I thought that I could make things work. I thought that we can just put it as water under the bridge. And although I forgive them and although I forgive myself, I've come to understand that that's only one part of it. Like, forgiveness doesn't erase the betrayal, the injustice that you feel. It just acknowledges that I understand that you're human, and I understand that at the time that things occurred, you felt like this is what you had to do, and that our friendship and that I was a casualty of that. Our relationship was a casualty of that. But I can't go back. I can't act as if it didn't happen. And you see these text messages that go unanswered, phone calls that are missed, Facebook messages, and you're just like, I can't go back there. I will not any longer allow myself to be victimized in the name of love. or what's considered love. Because had you really felt for me how I felt about you, how I felt about our relationship, you wouldn't have done it. But what was on the other side of the door seemed better for you, right? And so you thought you could come back and say, oh, I miss you, and I miss what we had, and things would be great. And keep in mind, I'm really talking about a friendship here. But, I mean, as with any friendship and as with any relationship, as with any interaction, they can tend to meld into one. So it may seem like I'm talking about something intimate, but for me, this friendship was intimate, as a lot of my relationships tend to be. If I allow you in my life, there's the shallow stuff that you just, yeah, whatever. But there's people that you feel like they truly get you, and I feel like if I allow you in my life, I want to share intimate details of myself with you. And I'm not talking about intimate. When you say intimate, people tend to go straight to like sexual and things like that, but it's not like that. You know, just sharing your day with someone who gets you and who you can laugh with is intimate. There's a kindred spirit there. There's an exchange that occurs. And so I thought I could forgive, and then we can go back and everything will be good. And then I just couldn't. And it's been one of those things that had, like I said, it's been a main thread for me this past year. And I'm learning about myself. I'm learning my growth. I'm learning my limits and how far I'm willing to allow people to go with me. And for some people, it's very short. Really short. and for other people, we give them a lot more wiggle room for whatever reason it is. And I think that sometimes we can't even figure out what it is. You know, love is emotions are fickle. Emotions are, you know, like we're all human. We're still trying to figure out ourselves, like our personal developments. And I'm big on that. I'm big in being cognizant of things that trigger me, things, my likes, my dislikes, and things like that, because I feel like I haven't been a victim of other people's bullshit from young, you know, from a victim of other people's trauma and collateral damage, you know, at a point in your life when you can't defend yourself, where I couldn't defend myself. Now at this stage in my life, and that's been a common thread in my life. The moment I can put my hands up and fight, the moment I could do that was the moment I learned how to defend myself. And even though fisticuffs are not the best way to do it, as a child, you know, we do as children do, and as adults, you know, we're supposed to know better and be better and do better. But that's all I knew. That's how I knew how to defend myself. Like, you're not taking it from me without a fight. Like, I will not be a victim anymore. Excuse me. And so, as time went by, what I've come to realize with fighting is that there's more than one way to fight. And there are many styles of fighting. And you may be well versed in one, and other people know many. And so now you gotta extend your vocabulary. You gotta extend your artillery, and learn how to fight differently too. And so that's what I'm doing. You know, like I'm just fighting differently, but I'm fighting for myself. You know. And for my peace and for my sanity and most importantly, so I don't have to fight anymore. You know, like you want to win the war so you just can like lay it down and not have to do it anymore. But it's a process, right? Like, sometimes you think you've gotten over certain things and you just haven't. So you have to find another way to combat it, you know, like just stuffing it deep down and throwing some dirt over it and hoping it never comes back up and see sunlight. But the thing with stuffing something deep down and covering it with dirt is that it learns another way to grow. It's extending its artillery also. So to tie it all together, I'm just fighting differently. I'm just going about things differently. And I'm doing it for myself. And everyone can't go through the war with you, you know? Some things you're gonna be fighting as a team, and some days you're gonna be the team. But just stay fighting, you know? Go down swinging, no matter what. Go down swinging, because you're worth fighting for. I'll see you next time.